Yo, what is good, YouTube? As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to go over the mods that I have installed on my 2024 Gen 4 MT09 SP. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm just going to keep this very simple and just show you what I have on the bike and what components I have, what accessories I have, and just everything I have installed. So you guys can just see. If you guys want to ask any questions in the comments down below about the parts specifically, just leave a comment down below, I'll answer it and I'll let you know what each component is and where you can pick it up yourself. So let's start off with the mirrors. So these mirrors are absolutely fantastic. I love these mirrors. I have had bar ends in the past. I personally was just not a fan of them. I know a lot of people love bar ends on the MTs. For me personally, I just prefer these ones. So these guys, I feel like they just don't get in the way. I had other mirrors that were over the top as well, like this, but I had to get extenders for them, like extender bolts, to make them higher, because every time I put my hand on the handlebars, I would knock the mirror. It was super frustrating. It's the same kind of thing with bar end mirrors as well, like when they add length to the handlebar, because when they add length to the handlebar, it makes you a bit more insecure to lane filter, which is what it made me feel. I just felt very uncomfortable, and I'm so used to lanes filtering as well. And I just did not like having the bar end mirrors for that purpose. So I like these ones. They take the location of the stock mirrors and they're fantastic. Get a screen protector for your bike, please. Like you would get a screen protector for your phone, especially how all bikes now seem to be going to digital displays. Get a screen protector for it, because you do not want to have to replace a whole unit just because you've cracked it or you've scratched it. Especially if you scratch it too much, you're going to have to get it replaced. Get a screen protector for $5-10 bucks. Just whack it on, easy. You can always take it off, replace it, another $5 instead of spending $500 to $1,000 to get this replaced. Straight from there, we can go to the quad lock. You can use rock form, quad lock. I'm sure there's heaps of other brands out there that you could use as well. I use quad lock just because I have a quad lock case for my phone. Makes it super convenient. I have a quad lock mount in the car as well, so it's super universal for me personally. Use what you want, but whatever you get, see if you can use it elsewhere as well. It makes it super convenient. And I guess from there, we can move on to frame sliders. So I have a front axle slider, engine mount slider, engine slider, and a rear spool as well. So these are all from YAMAHA. Absolutely amazing frame sliders. They just fit the bike so well. They look so good, so minimalistic, so clean. Absolutely love them. So they cost like what, $400-500 bucks. Definitely get them. I mean, you never know when or if you're gonna crash, so you'd much rather be prepared just in case, especially if you just drop the bike as well. I've seen a guy in person. We're at the servo. He dropped his bike just to get air in his tires. So, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really want to scratch your bike up and damage it, especially in the first, like, 1,000 kilometers of owning the bike, or even if it's 10,000 kilometers of owning the bike. You really don't want to scratch and wreck your bike just because you didn't spend, like, you know, $400 to $500 on frame sliders. I mean, I think these ones might have been even $300. Doesn't matter. Get frame sliders. You need them. They're a must-have. Like, just get them. You never know what's going to happen, guys. And the main attraction is definitely the exhaust. So there is a video up on the channel of the installation of this exhaust. This is absolutely a fantastic exhaust. So it does come with a high flow cat as well, which is slowly wearing out with obvious signs. So it's absolutely amazing. I love this exhaust. I was going to go between this and the race fit, but I just wanted something to be a bit more like unique in a sense. Like I was going to get the SC project, but I just feel like everyone has that, and same with the Akropovich. Like, I just prefer something that's a little bit different instead of all the same, because everyone just seems to get the same exhausts. I get it. They all sound good, but honestly, do get an aftermarket exhaust. Do not keep the stock exhaust. Every new bike just sounds like a glorified lawnmower. Just get an exhaust, pay the extra little bit of money. If your bike can get a slip-on, I mean, get a slip-on exhaust for the interim before you get a full system and a tune, because like anything to make your bike sound better will be absolute bliss to yourself and everyone around you. I guess to go hand in hand with the exhaust, which I can't really show you guys, is obviously the ECU Flash. So there is a video up on the channel of the removal and installation of the ECU. So if you guys want to check that one out, I'll pin it up the top right so you guys can check it out. So again, I can't show you that one, but second gear on this bike is so much better now. Like, honestly, go get a tune, because they nerfed the crap out of the second gear to the point where it has almost no power. So get a tune. It makes it an absolute beast of a motorcycle after you get a tune. But I would definitely recommend obviously getting a aftermarket exhaust first, then getting a tune. Otherwise, keep your stock exhaust until you upgrade the exhaust, then get a tune. Tail tidy. Get a tail tidy. If you can get a cheap one for 30 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, get a tail tidy. The normal like license plate holders absolutely look terrible. On any bike, you have to get a tail tidy. Like, this is like bike 101. Just whatever you can find for your bike, get it. Like, you need it. It makes the bike look so much cleaner, so much more desirable. Get one. We'll start getting away from mods as such now. So, comfort seat. Do you need it? No. Does it add more comfort? Kinda. I would say about like 20% more comfort. I didn't get the rear seat. I will eventually get a rear seat, but I just have no use for a rear seat at the moment, except for if I muck around and put my butt on that seat for whatever reason. But comfort seat, again, like I said, if you got the extra bit of cash, go for it. That you do get the whole entire second seat. So you do have the OEM seat as well. So if you want to use the OEM seat for stunting, I mean, go for it, and then you use this when you're actually riding the bike like normally. That's what I would use it for personally. Same when I wash the bike, I put the stock seat on and then swap out the comfort seat after I've let the bike dry off, just so I'm not ruining the seat. That's just what I do personally. I think it's convenient. So these ones are more aesthetic. So as you can see, I have this panel in here, this metal panel. I just got it because it kind of fills in a little bit of a gap. It looks amazing on this bike, especially so it doesn't look stock. It looks way different with this panel. It is metal, like I said, so absolutely amazing. It's not going to break. It's not plastic. It doesn't ruin the aesthetics of the bike. Also, we have these little decals down here. So I did get asked by someone if this one here was stock standard, and I was like, no, that's a sticker pack that I put on. So I like these, especially like the heel guard plate as well. So just to have something to protect that from getting scratched up, absolutely amazing. Obviously, tank grips, I would say you need them almost. If you can even pick up like a cheap pair from any dealership, pick them up. Absolutely amazing to have on the bike just in case, because bike tanks are super slippery. So anyone that's ridden a bike, you know how slippery these tanks are. So definitely get some grips. Also, we have here, just again, more 3D stickers. So these are just going to protect the fuel cap. I don't know why I forgot what that was called for a second there. But yeah, it's just more so for protection. Looks cool as well. Fits the aesthetic of the bike. The colors match, obviously, the logos and the SP model. You can just get it in plain black. You can get it in other colors. Those are just colors that I chose personally. Same with this little guy here. So I just went with the blue because it matches the tires. Looks absolutely sick. I wasn't getting it in black, but I feel like black, it would just make it a bit like less seen. So color coordination looks amazing. So last little bit before we wrap this up. So again, more 3D stickers here. Again, just kind of change the aesthetics of the bike. And windshield, if you want to call it a windshield. Am I going to change this one? Yes, I'm actually thinking about getting the official Yamaha smoked screen instead of this one, just to see if it actually makes a difference, because honestly, I don't notice too much of a wind reduction or anything to do with the wind with this on. I just got it more so, again, for the aesthetics, and just to kind of keep bugs from hitting me and the bike, I guess, and getting into like small little crevices. So I don't know, I like it, I don't mind it. Is it a must-have? No, I don't think any naked... Oh, there goes my glove. I don't think any naked bike is going to have like any major windscreens that are going to fix the issue with the wind, because again, you're not on a full fairing bike, so you're obviously going to be way more affected by the wind than a sport bike. So again, it's more so for the aesthetics of it, which I think it kind of looks pretty clean. Like, I didn't know how I felt about it at the start, but it does look kind of cool. I did almost forget about this one because it is so well hidden. So this is a Radiator Guard. I would definitely recommend getting one, just because you never know what's going to flick up and hit the front of your bike. And you can also see how many bugs are literally stuck inside that. Again, get one. even if it's a cheap one, because if a stone comes up or a rock or something, at least you're not going to damage your radiator. You really don't want to replace that. So just have some sort of protection for there. Absolutely amazing. Please get one. Get it installed by the dealership if you're getting your service. They won't charge you too much extra to get it installed, I don't believe. Like maybe like an extra hour worth of labor, but definitely worth it if you can pick one up. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up the whole video. I'm pretty sure I went over everything. If I did forget something, I will put it in like a pinned comment down below. But again, like I said at the start, if you guys have any comments about like a part on the bike that you guys are interested in or want to like learn more about or where I got it from, put a comment down below. I'll respond to it. I'll try to leave a link to where I got it from, or if I have like an affiliate link I can get you guys a discount on, I'll definitely put it down below. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment. I'll respond to it, and ride safe, guys.